In the bustling city of Granbrook, Regal Drive Motors was a symbol of status and wealth. Known for its exclusive collection of luxury cars, it attracted high-profile clients from across the state. The sleek showroom, adorned with glass walls and pristine marble floors, showcased some of the finest automobiles in the world. Despite its grandeur, however, whispers about the dealership's declining reputation had begun to surface. Many said it catered only to those who looked wealthy, while others felt demeaned by the cold, dismissive attitude of the staff. Elliot Hayes, a millionaire with a humble past, was well aware of these whispers. Unlike most of the dealership's clientele, Elliot wasn't born into wealth. He had started his career as a mechanic, working tirelessly to open his first repair shop. Over the years, his business grew into a chain of repair centers known for their honest dealings and respect for customers from all walks of life. Elliot believed that the heart of any business was its values, not the money it made. Hearing about Regal Drive Motors' issues, Elliot decided to test if the dealership truly upheld the values it claimed to represent. He wasn't interested in flashy displays or fake smiles. Instead, he wanted to see how they treated people who didn't fit the image of a typical luxury car buyer. To do this, Elliot devised a plan. He would visit the dealership disguised as a down-on-his-luck mechanic and pose as a potential buyer. Early one morning, Elliot put on his old, grease-stained jumpsuit and scuffed work boots. He grabbed a worn cap to hide his face and hopped into his aging pickup truck, a vehicle that stood in stark contrast to the polished sports cars lining the dealership's lot. As he pulled into the parking area, the sputtering of his truck's engine turned heads, and the pristine environment seemed to shudder at the intrusion. At the entrance, a valet named Travis stepped forward, his expression unreadable at first, but quickly hardening. Travis was used to greeting clients arriving in Bentleys and Porsches, not rusted pickups. "Can I help you?" he asked, his tone clipped. Elliot smiled. "I'm here to look at the Aston Martin DBX in your showroom." Travis arched an eyebrow. "The DBX? That's a $200,000 car. Are you sure you're in the right place?" Elliot kept his calm demeanor. "Pretty sure," he replied, stepping past the valet and into the glass-walled building. Inside, the showroom sparkled under bright lights. The air smelled faintly of leather and fresh polish. Salespeople in tailored suits roamed the floor, chatting animatedly with well-dressed customers. As Elliot wandered in, the chatter faltered. Heads turned, and whispers followed. One of the salesmen, Bradley, approached, his smile more of a smirk. Can I help you, sirs?" "Yes," Elliot said. "I'm interested in the Aston Martin DBX. Could you show it to me?" Bradley's eyes scanned Elliot's greasy jumpsuit and boots. "The DBX," he repeated slowly, as if testing Elliot's comprehension. "You do know how much that costs, right?" "Yes," Elliot said simply. Bradley hesitated, but gestured toward the showroom. "It's over there. Feel free to take a look." Elliot walked over to the car, a sleek, silver masterpiece that gleamed under the lights. As he ran his fingers lightly along the polished surface, he asked Bradley, "Can I take it for a test drive?" Bradley scoffed, shaking his head. "We don't let just anyone test drive these cars. You'd need pre-approval, financial proof, things like that." Elliot frowned but nodded. "I see. Could I speak to the manager, then?" Bradley sighed. "Wait here," he said, walking off toward the office at the back of the showroom. A few moments later, the dealership manager, Vanessa Carter, strode toward Elliot. Vanessa was a striking woman in her early 40s, with an air of authority that intimidated most people. She had built her career on maintaining order and efficiency, but her sharp demeanor often left customers feeling unwelcome. "Good morning," Vanessa said, her tone brisk. "What seems to be the issue?" "No issue," Elliot replied. "I'm interested in purchasing the DBX." Vanessa's smile was thin. "That's a significant purchase. Do you have an appointment or any documentation with you?" Elliot shook his head. "No appointment. I thought I'd just come in and take a look." Vanessa's expression tightened. "Mister?" "Just call me Elliot," he said. "Elliot," she continued, "this is a luxury dealership, and we usually work with pre-approved clients. If you'd like to schedule an appointment for another day, I'd be happy to arrange that for you." Elliot's face hardened. So, you're saying I can't see the car now because of how I look? Vanessa's eyes flicked over his jumpsuit. I didn't say that, but we do have protocols to follow. If you'll excuse me, I have other clients to attend to. Without waiting for a response, she turned on her heel and walked away. Bradley smirked from across the room, clearly enjoying the interaction. Elliot stood there for a moment, then pulled off his cap, revealing his clean-shaven face. The transformation was subtle but enough to make heads turn again. A murmur spread through the showroom as recognition dawned on several employees. Vanessa, noticing the shift in atmosphere, stopped mid-step and turned back. Her eyes widened as she realized who Elliot was. "Mr. Hayes," she stammered. "Yes," Elliot said, his tone calm but firm. "Elliot Hayes. I came here today to see if this dealership treats all its customers with respect, regardless of how they look. Unfortunately, it seems like appearances are more important to you than character." Vanessa's face flushed. I didn't mean to." Elliot raised a hand, cutting her off. "I'm not interested in excuses. I wanted to buy the DBX and potentially invest in this dealership to help improve its operations. But based on how I've been treated, I think I'll take my business elsewhere." With that, Elliot walked out of the showroom, leaving Vanessa and Bradley standing in stunned silence. Outside, he climbed into his truck, started the engine, and drove away, the sputtering sound a sharp contrast to the deafening quiet inside the dealership. The story spread like wildfire. By the next morning, headlines across Granbrook read, "Millionaire exposes Regal Drive Motors' disrespectful practices." Social media erupted with criticism of the dealership, with people sharing their own stories of being treated poorly there. The hashtag Respect Matters trended for days. Meanwhile, Elliot made headlines again a week later when he purchased the Aston Martin DBX from a small, independent dealership known for its exceptional customer service. In an interview, he said, "It's not about the car, it's about how people are treated." Businesses thrive when they value respect and dignity over superficial judgments. Back at Regal Drive Motors, Vanessa Carter and her team were left to deal with the fallout. Sales plummeted, and the dealership's reputation was tarnished beyond repair. It became a cautionary tale about the cost of arrogance and the importance of treating every customer with respect, no matter their appearance. This story is a reminder that integrity and kindness matter more than wealth or appearances. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening tales. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Subscribe to our channel for soul-stirring stories.